Hey YouTube, how you doing? Destroyer here, bringing you another in-game build for Heroes of Order and Chaos. Today I'm gonna bring you the hero Aria Eagleheart. So Aria, since the update, has been just crazy good. Her stuns and her damn piercing damage, she's almost like a burst damage hero now. So basically, I'm going to teach you how to be full carry with her. She is a #1 laner in the game today, so if y'all don't have her, I would get her. She's very fun to play. So let's jump right in. The first thing, I always build with physical carries. I'm sorry about that. Is Squire's Patience. So I'm going to buy 2 of these to stay more survivable. And then I'm going to buy some Boots of Haste. Now, the next item I'm going to start to build with her is the longbow, because I always like the longbow with Aria. So I'm going to buy the face breaker, and after that I'm going to buy a pike. And if I have the money to, I'm just going to upgrade straight into the longbow to get that 30% pierce of their physical defense. Now the next item I'm going to buy is I need some attack speed, so I'm going to buy Wings of Paradise. And I always like to have a lot of damage early with Aria, so I buy a Claymore after that, and then I'll finish off my boots. And the boots that are best for Aria Winddancer are Savage Boots, and the reason I choose Savage Boots is because of the, not because of the attack speed, but also because of the harvest. Okay, after that I will finish off my Wings of Paradise into a Watcher's Whisper, which slows the target 40% for 2 seconds and gives me a lot of attack speed, which is perfect with Aria Winddancer. So now we're going to sell one of my Squire's Patience, and we're going to start building the Divinity Sword. So the Divinity Sword is comprised of the Arcane Saber. So the reason I want to build the Arcane Saber is because it has Harvest as well as extra attack speed, which I'm going to need to keep those stuns going off. And after that, I'll increase that Arcane Saber into a Divinity Sword. Now this gives me 1 out of every 10 hits with Aria, gives me a 10% chance of stunning that target for 1 second, which is very good to have. In this part of the game, you should be peaking, or you should be right at level 15, and you should be controlling the map with her. So that's why I buy this, because if there's another Aria and y'all are one-on-one-ing, if you get that Divinity stun on the other Aria, you're going to win that 1v1 in the battle and probably wipe the rest of their team if it's a team battle. Okay, now if you are having trouble and the other Aria or the other physical carry such as Dresnor is beating you, I would sell this and I would buy a Hades. Now if you're not having trouble at all with any, I would buy a double king killer, but right now you're typically gonna need defense. So let's go ahead and buy a Raven's Mail, and after I buy a Raven's Mail, I want to finish off I want to build my Claymore into that king killer what we want, because we want that 25% critical rate, and 1 out of every 4 hits will be a critical hit. So since we finished off our king killer, the last item to finish off is our Hades armor. This will reflect all damage upon us by 40%. That is physical. Make sure I make that difference. Okay guys, this is the best build I suggest for Aria. After this, I'll have the tablets and I'll have the recommended talents down in the description like always. Now, as I suggest, if you are controlling the map, you're getting almost every kill with Aria, you're wrecking the other team, it wouldn't hurt to go that extra King Killer instead of the Hades armor, just because the damage is going to surpass it, and because you have the leech, it's not going to hurt her as much. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll be right back with those tablets. Hey guys, the tablets that I suggest for Aria Eagleheart is these right here. I suggest the tablet of Bloodlust, just because for every allied hero, and I typically play 5s, I love 5s, it increases that 3%, a maximum of 15, or not even 15, a maximum of 27% with all the heroes there. So I suggest the Bloodlust tablet. I also suggest the Courage tablet, because you will get stunned, because you will be targeted as this type of carry. Now the next I suggest is the Tablet of Desire. And some of you might not think this is beneficial, but I've had this tablet so many when I've seen an Aria versus an Aria just be going one-on-one at it. This tablet has literally saved my life several times, because I've got that extra 12.5% over the other Aria, just because they didn't have this tablet. Highly recommend. It's a must-have with Aria. So, the Desire, Bloodlust, and Courage. Also, the inscriptions that I suggest are physical attack and extra critical damage. This will all stack with your King Killer and everything. So, guys, tell me what you think. Write me a comment. Like, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching as always. Destroyer out.